Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm finally sharing my nighttime skincare routine with you guys. If you want to see my daytime skin routine as well after this video, definitely let me know in the comments down below, but I thought we would start off with nighttime because that's usually when people use the most products and it's the most fun to watch. So I am definitely a skincare junkie. I don't mind if my routine takes a really long time. Not that this one does at this point, but it takes probably about like 5 to 7 minutes each night to complete. So if that's too much for you guys, then I totally understand. If this feels like too many products, totally get that too, but that's just the background on me. Skincare junkie. For me, the main areas of concern that I wanted to work on with the skincare routine is texture, which is also sort of related to acne, but mainly exfoliation. So for me, I don't have like traditional acne, I just have really congested pores because they're very small, so I get a ton of texture on my skin and then the odd like red pimple or two that's very hormonal. But definitely texture is something that I'm always very aware of and trying to work on my skin. Also along with that is hydration. So how can I exfoliate my skin but then also replenish it with the moisture that it needs so that I don't have like a layer of flaky dry skin on top of my face. So all of the products that I'm using are really gentle, and that's sort of the purpose that they serve, to create a hydrating, texture relieving routine. So if you have similar skin to me, then some of these products might be great. If you don't have similar skin to me and have oily skin or just normal skin or maybe a different type of acne, then maybe you want to pick and choose some of the things that I'm recommending based on when I talk about them and sort of my response. But yeah, so without further ado, let's jump in. So I kind of have 2 or 3 different routines depending on the night. So I'm going to go through each one and share all the products, but I don't use all these products every single night. So the first routine is just a really straightforward moisturizing routine, and then the second routine is every other night, which is more about exfoliation. So no matter which one I'm doing, I always start off with a double cleanse. First with an oil cleanser to sort of get off the makeup, an initial layer of dirt, and then second with a more purifying cleanser or a targeting cleanser to actually do something to my skin, so to penetrate deeper and get something out or exfoliate or whatever. So the oil cleanser that I've been using and loving at the moment, this was in my favorites video recently, is the One Love Vitamin B Enzyme Cleansing Oil. I really like this one because one, it feels great on my skin. I feel like it does what it's supposed to do. It definitely cleanses, it melts away my makeup, it's gentle enough to use on my eyes, although sometimes I do have a bit of a stinging reaction if I'm not careful to really rinse it off of my eyelashes. But the best part about this oil is how easy it is to get off. So sometimes you'll find with oil cleansers, they're actually hard to remove. Yes, they turn into a milky texture. This was sort of my one gripe with the Tata Harper cleansing oil. It turned into a milky texture, but it was still hard to get off and you were left with a layer of oil on your skin, and I don't like that. So this one's super easy to get off. It turns into a true milk when you add water to it, and you can actually just wash it off of your face very easily. So I really like this. I just apply about a pump in the palm of my hands and then really massage it into my face. Spend a little time working it in, making sure everything's coming off, and then I just rinse it off with like lukewarm water and pat my face dry. So now that the first cleanse is over, I move on to a second cleanse, and I sort of swap in between 2 different cleansers depending on the night. If I'm wanting just like a generic cleanser, then I actually use the Osmia Black Clay Facial Soap. And this is something that I got in that Beauty Heroes gift bag from a while back when I went to an event. And I'm honestly not sure how I like this. I mean, I'm using it right now. Jared uses it as well. I think it's nice, however, it is a bar soap, and my hesitation towards bar soaps are that they can be drying, and I do find this one drying. This is also not something that's super easy to remove with just water. You're left with a film on your skin, so I actually always have to use a washcloth to get this off, which is a nice added layer of exfoliation, but if you're looking for something quick, then I don't know if I would recommend this product. However, it is just a good generic face soap, and if you have oily skin, I could see this being really great. For drier skin, I'm not sure I'd recommend it. Sorry, I'm trying to dodge a lawnmower right now, but if I'm not using the Osmia facial soap for my second cleanse, then I use a different cleanser, and I actually use the Suq exfoliating foaming cleanser. So this is something that I probably only do about once a week. Something that can happen if you're using an acid, which we will get to later, is you can have little flaky bits. So on days where I feel like I have that layer of crusty, dry skin, then this really comes in handy. It's a super unique product. I really really like it. So what it is it's like these scrubby crystals, almost like a sugar scrub feeling, that you put in the palm of your hand, and then when you actually apply water to it, it turns into a foamy exfoliating cleanser. So some of the crystals dissolve, some of them stay intact, and you can add more or less water depending on how much exfoliation you need. And then you just apply it to your face, and I am telling you, my face is so smooth after using this product. When I was doing my skincare routine before this and filming it for you guys, now that I'm applying makeup in order to talk to you and sit on camera, I noticed that the application of makeup was so much easier, so much smoother, and my skin still feels baby soft. So this has been one of my favorite exfoliating products. I really like it. You also get a ton of product. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get through this, but I guess that I just saw the expiration date. So this expires in 3 years, so maybe I will be able to get through it, but that's awesome that it'll hold up so long because this has a ton of product in it and I don't want it to go to waste. So now this is where the routine can kind of go in two different directions. So most nights I will just continue on with my routine, but every other night I add one additional step to my routine, and that is using these Luzerne exfoliating pads. I talked about these in my favorites video as well, so if you want more information on them, definitely check it out there. These are just really great exfoliating pads that are easy to use. These have made a world of difference in terms of texture for me. I definitely feel like my skin is a lot less congested and I'm not seeing as many bumps coming to the surface, so I'm really happy I found this. But all you do is you just wipe it all over your face. Unfortunately, I did this last night, so I didn't want to do it again because it can dry out your skin if you do it too often. So I usually do this 3 to 4 times a week, and this is on nights where I'm not doing gua sha or any sort of facial massage. That's when I use this, and then I continue on with the routine like I'm going to show you right now. So after I've either cleansed or I've cleansed and exfoliated, then I go back in to add some hydration to my skin. If I haven't exfoliated, then I actually spritz my skin with a little bit of this Derma E hydrating mist. This has hyaluronic acid and green tea in it, so it's just going to add a little bit of moisture back into my skin, and I find that the moisturizers I use apply better to damp skin. So if I haven't exfoliated and if I don't have that acid on my face, then I go in with the Derma E spray. I spritz it all over my face, and then it's time to moisturize. So for my moisturizer, I use a combination of 2 products. These products should be very familiar to you guys at this point. Watching all of my facial massage videos, they're the products I use for that as well. I use a combination of the May Lindstrom Blue Cocoon and the May Lindstrom Youth Dew. So one is an oil, one is a balm. The balm actually turns into an oil texture once you warm it up in your skin, but I just put about a pea-sized amount of this into my palm and then 1 drop of the Youth Dew, and that's plenty to do my face, my neck, and even sometimes a little bit on my chest. And then I just really take time to inhale it because the scent is so beautiful, and apply it to my skin in a generous way where I can give myself a little facial massage. If it's a night where I'm not exfoliating, then I might do gua sha or a jade roller using these products on my face, and they just really protect and hydrate your skin. I feel like they also really balance my skin, so if I'm having any redness or if I'm just having a moment where my skin is just looking really dull and not happy, then I feel like when I put on these products and I take the time to massage it in, my skin becomes really glowy and happy and the redness starts to disappear, and I just feel like these are such soothing products. They also like encase your face all night so that you wake up with the most baby soft skin. I love it. I even use the Blue Cocoon around my lips just because it's so hydrating. It feels really great, and I haven't woken up with chapped lips since. So as a final step and the newest step to my skincare routine is actually an eye cream. So right now I'm using the C Tango multivitamin eye cream from Drunk Elephant. This is a clean clinical brand, so it's not going to be all natural. I don't believe there's any organic ingredients in it, but it doesn't have a lot of the big offenders that you'll find in conventional products. So I'm excited to give this a try. Vitamin C is such a wonderful nutrient for your skin. In fact, my daytime skincare routine pretty much revolves around adding vitamin C into my skin. So like I said, if you guys want to see that one, then we can talk more about vitamin C. But basically, I'm using this to try and brighten and hydrate my under eyes. Eye creams, some people believe are really necessary, some people don't. It's totally a personal decision, and that's fine. I've been liking this one so far, but I feel like it's too soon to tell. I've just been using it for about a week or two. One thing I do feel is that I don't need a lot of it. It is a pretty thick eye cream, so a little bit goes a long way. And once I've completed all those steps, then I am officially ready for bed. So like I said, this might feel very long for some people. This might feel short. I don't know. I'd love to know your skincare routine down in the comments below. For me, my skincare routine is just a time where I can really connect with myself, relax, and honestly, it's sort of a form of meditation for me. Very rarely am I thinking of anything else besides the products I'm putting on my face and how I'm putting it on my face when I'm doing my skincare routine. And I think I just realized that that is a real time in my day where I'm very present and very aware of what's going on. So it's sort of a beautiful ritual. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed learning about my skincare routine. Like I said, I'd love to know about yours. Always leave me comments and suggestions for future videos down below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week or weekend whenever you're watching this. And as always, thank you so much for supporting my videos. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for videos always featuring clean green beauty. I will talk to you all very soon. See you next time. Bye.